Jabulela Nyaka Umusha. Happy New Year. I have, in my now beginning my 10th year of living in South Africa, fallen into the habit of a long festive season. So today feels like the first day of the year in many ways. And I wanted to come here and talk a little bit about 2025. And then I'd love to hear what you're up to this year, what your plans are. So you'll see my little subtitle on things as the White Sangoma, which often brings up a lot of questions. But here's what I mean by that. I, on a personal level, use African traditional spirituality as my basic belief practice, as my spiritual practice. But I think all of us have a need in us for similar, perhaps different, ways of being in the world. Traditional African spirituality is very human-based. It is human-paced. It brings together elements like ritual and gratitude that I think we all really thrive on. And so I'll be talking more this year about those kinds of things. And I focus to some degree on women, although there are many men who resonate with what I teach, what I share, and that's just fine. Most of my life is based on my experience, so that of a woman. And I think this is a time I feel, more correctly, I feel this is a time when women are needing to take back our own lives and our own sovereignty. Something that African women traditionally do better than most, and so that's another nod to those traditions. I'll be focusing this year publicly, as well as I'll be starting a group next month, but there'll be plenty available online publicly about self-compassion, being kind to ourselves. Not self-care like the nails in the hair and the spa, although there's nothing wrong with that, but truly being compassionate with ourselves, because I think this world needs people who can be compassionate with each other, and I truly believe that we cannot be kind to others, not really, unless we are kind to ourselves first. I'll be talking about redefining the word selfish, and if we have to, we'll talk about narcissism and the difference between being self-focused, perhaps a better term, and those kinds of narcissistic practices. And about reconfiguring life for all of us to move at a more humane pace, because our world is not very human-friendly, is it? And it's showing. We are cracking at the seams, literally and figuratively. So that's my focus for 2025, the care and keeping of you, choosing yourself first, that sort of thing. It's also been the path that I've taken to recover from a lifetime of unfortunate events and happenings and ways of living, and to really, in my 6th decade, or I guess my 7th decade now, to thrive rather than just exist, rather than just get by. So that's what I'll be up to. I would love to hear what your intentions are for 2025, what you want to focus on, and we'll see where those things intersect. I'll be here fairly often. I hope you'll join us.